Okay, got another one, and we got 1b3, and I'm going to go with the more aggressive line that I recommend in opening Oddities to play against the Nimzo Larsen. And go e4. White's going to need to make a decision with his bishop pair. Not my first choice for you. Let's give him a tickle. See what happens. Interesting choice again. Alrighty. And we got the bishop pair for the double pawns. I'm okay with that. Gotta make it count. And this makes me wonder if he'll let me get away with sacrifices. We're just getting rid of my bad pawn here. He won't. Good man. Do you have some aggressive ideas still here? We'll see first if he won't undouble our pawns. That would be very nice of him. He won't, but worth a shot. Just aggressive squares. Nothing to see here. Bishop pair again. Rook a8, rook d5, rook fd8, c5. One plan, continued pressure in the position as my opponent is using far too much time, which is going to be costly later. Okay, I think you were trying to trap me, but you forgot about him. That's it. Mop up. Happy to trade. Sir needs to be a little bit careful here. Starting to get himself in an awkward position. Let's go ahead and do that just to tickle the pawn structure a bit. Pressure, pressure. Let's do that. Rook d2, queen takes e5. Like I said, time's quickly becoming a factor. Queen e6. Idea, try to go after these light squares around the king. Probably a good move. Let's threaten that. Okay, so as it was just starting to get good, my opponent runs out of time, but okay. So yeah, the line that I recommend, I actually recommend two lines in opening oddities, but this is the more aggressive line against the Nimzo Larsen, where you play e4 here, and there's lots of moves for white, knight e2 being the main line, a6 takes. If knight g3, you have this nice h5 idea, and we see games from Karyakin and Naroditsky, which was where I got the line originally from, looking at Naroditsky's games. So d3 was played, and then once we get here, I already start to like black, and then this move is where black takes some initiative. This is me playing for a cheapo. For instance, if a3, bishop takes h2 is a winner on the spot, because if king takes, knight g4, if king g1, queen h4, and we have mate in 12, where you cannot run. You first need to do that. And it likes knight takes e3. Okay, g2. All right, let's see how my cutting skills are putting it back together. Now, after knight e4, we got queen takes e4, king f2, queen e3, and we have this long and dirty combination. So that's what I was looking for, this bishop takes h2. I definitely wouldn't have been as clean as the engine there by any means, but my opponent, to his credit, decided he would block that threat, and then f4. Yeah, that's a move I didn't consider. That's a good one, where I have to play h5. Okay, so my opponent missed some opportunities there. It liked keeping the tension with knight f4. Okay. As soon as e5 was played, yeah, that didn't feel right. And then hanging the pawn didn't help at all. So not too much more left of the game. Bishop g5. I was looking at bishop b4, but I wanted a little bit more in the position first. Okay. That makes sense. He can't move the f-pawn because of the queen pin. So all these little tactical things shows me I haven't studied tactics since I was doing the videos on them, so I need to get back to it. Queen d5 with the mate threat. Pressure. Get that pawn. All my pieces are better than yours. And f5 was speculative. g5 though, okay. Or even rook d5. I guess the idea is queen d6 and then with the back rank stuff. Interesting. Okay, that'll do it for this Nimzo Larsen.